Once upon a time, there was a woman named Maya who had been living a quiet, contented life in a small town for many years. She had a stable job, a modest home, and a few close friends, but lately, she had been feeling restless and unfulfilled. One day, Maya received an unexpected invitation to a charity fundraiser in a nearby city. She hesitated at first but ultimately decided to go, hoping that it might provide a welcome change of pace. As soon as she arrived at the event, Maya was struck by the glamour and excitement of the scene. The room was filled with elegantly dressed people of all ages, laughing, dancing, and mingling over glasses of champagne. Maya was immediately drawn to a handsome man standing alone by the bar. They struck up a conversation, and before she knew it, they were dancing together, lost in the music and the electricity between them. As the night went on, Maya and the man, whose name was Jack, found themselves drawn closer and closer. They talked about their passions, their dreams, and their pasts, and Maya felt a deep connection forming between them. Eventually, Jack leaned in and whispered in her ear, "I know this might sound crazy, but I feel like I've known you my whole life. Do you want to come back to my place?" Maya hesitated for a moment, torn between her desire for adventure and her fear of the unknown. But in the end, she decided to take a chance and follow Jack back to his apartment. What followed was a night of passion and intimacy unlike anything Maya had ever experienced. For the first time in a long time, she felt completely alive and in the moment, lost in the intensity of their connection. But as the sun began to rise, Maya knew that she couldn't stay. She left Jack's apartment with a sense of bittersweet longing, knowing that what they had shared was fleeting but also unforgettable. Over the next few weeks, Maya found herself thinking about Jack constantly. She tried to go back to her old routine, but everything felt dull and colorless in comparison to the night they had shared. Eventually, Maya decided to take a chance and reach out to Jack again. They met up for coffee, and as soon as they saw each other, Maya knew that the spark between them was still there. They started seeing each other more and more, sharing new experiences and deepening their connection. Maya felt like she was rediscovering herself in ways she had never imagined possible. But as their relationship grew more serious, Maya began to realize that she couldn't keep living in the small town where she had spent her whole life. She wanted more, and she knew that she had to take a chance and follow her heart, no matter how scary it might be. In the end, Maya decided to leave her old life behind and move to the city with Jack. It wasn't an easy decision, but she knew that she was ready for a new adventure and that she had found someone who could help her discover it. As Maya packed her bags to leave for the city with Jack, she waited for him to come home. But he never did. She tried calling him, but his phone went straight to voicemail. She waited for hours, hoping that he would come back, but he never did. In the end, Maya had to leave without him. She felt a sense of sadness and confusion, wondering what had happened to the man she had fallen in love with. But she was also filled with a sense of hope and excitement for the new adventure that awaited her. Days turned into weeks, and Maya settled into her new life in the city. She made new friends, explored new places, and rediscovered herself in ways she had never imagined possible. But one day, Maya saw a news report that would change everything. It was a report about a fatal car accident that had happened on the same night that she had been planning to leave with Jack. As she watched the report, her heart sank. The car in the accident was registered to Jack, and the description of the driver matched his appearance. Maya felt a wave of grief and disbelief wash over her. The man she had loved was gone, and she would never know why or how it had happened. But one day, Maya saw a news report that in the weeks that followed, Maya tried to come to terms with her loss. She visited Jack's grave and cried her heart out, feeling a sense of regret and sadness for all the moments they would never share. But in time, Maya came to realize that even though Jack was gone, the memories and experiences they had shared would always be a part of her. And she knew that, wherever he was, he would want her to keep living her life to the fullest, with love, courage, and a spirit of adventure.